story in Tempa, what's me call radio stations, call a program. I said, again? I say again? It's just one.
Your game is your Monday.
Yeah.
I'll say I can't answer. But before you back Monday game in 1 7. Boy, a malin komo kakra because proud to the game. I mean, me say, man, 9 minutes does a gun a bit to a comali akoshe 2-1. Let me say best cry, your best in that game a bad draw. But the point is 2-1. Boy, come on, when I'm more Mali. Crime bay na Ghana fast so it me say that 2-1. Then of course, what happened?
Okay, me that's it. Let me say I had if you no mabano ntino. Yeah, nchia ya hwefo na ya tiefo sa pepepe. Oka say me mo Mali nkomo. Say ya de squad no betu dwa no ye ka say ye be share campaign say 30th. So me yetwa mu de to so adrasa. Indeed, now I was here share training as a sada no, but yentumi an share training as a sada no because coach decided say reporting time no was the same or in such a kakra nti instead of anopa no omo up to 7 p.m. say by 7 there I was so be reporting. Until that night there were 2 players are normally absent, Osman Bukari and Alexander Jiku normally absent. Jiku because now when you injury be one in sa. I'm say 2 games to the end of the season, you know. Obi tian and sa sunti hono ya kakra. Ntina na club medics in some person more observing for some time. And afi Osman also delay because now free Red Star Belgrade and then ya Austin FC. Or MLS. Ntina also Coco sign a contract and man kitting kitty. Ntia share training as 31st. Legon. I go promise so first they decided say be ready for me to be into opinion. 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and a wrap it up your training Accra. But 2nd, 3rd, near Accra Sports Stadium. Into Brother 4th, and I buya ketem di and each Mali. If we encry by numrebe no num ye drew Mali, numrebe no sianefa. Because it was just about 1 hour 30 minutes thereabout. Into we cry a shorter. Because you're by Kumasina 1 hour 25 minutes.
Okay.
But pilot you know to me the 1 hour 15 minutes journey no. Until you drew Mali, everything was okay. The only thing a pim or Mali weather no. Because you pay na a pim because as at the time I drew him it was around 38 degrees.
Wow.
And you remember until you say about 7. But we mu edaho sa na mframa ebo no so ano hye esan ye very thin into who say about heat mu pa enti embassy staff e be share wo airport the air call a hotel. But one thing I can say is a hotel near top quality. Before na team no be drew Mali no na yasuma ama amanfo di kind that ama makoye echire ne ma nyina ntina omo anom be fire at the free airport and I could do here and you may know the yan training and I feel I did change Ukwada your code training mandatory training 26th Mars Stadium Bamako. Very good, very top level stadium. The only thing I think the only deficiency here on my dressing rooms is a demo anti heat Tidana ebo bono de emse heat de any heat kontokwa pa. Enti match day yeso ya no pa normally players neko breakfast we are once I post 2 pictures be walk omko normal walk no omko walk no ba normal be ye video analysis. Enti video analysis na coach dey starting 11 betudwa no achire tactics how he wants them to play blah blah blah. Na fi yako inside na yaba down pre-meal you can say meeting ubi a fire be a snack bibi na fi yakotra basim near court stadium you drew stadium no na you stadium no me hu say nipa oboma obontene but already no maka chere technical meeting they say ombe sell out full capacity 40,000 into ombe sell out full capacity until him say for beba but we had also arranged with the High Commission say Ghana for a war no yebe petty kitama no until there were a number of Ghanaian supporters are no standing him omo na ye pon ya ye coach ya omo no ye bobo no we no and I had a anybody edu and so free in crying. And they were very, very useful to the team before the game, on the match day. You cry background, budget team, no so say bye. And I think we will use them again. Joada die anyway. The share game national. I think their approach was to score first. The share game national is so but you keep pressure.
Yeah, approach to the game.
No, almost approach to the game.
So almost share
first.
Okay.
But yeah, approach in the pre-game analysis is to ensure say we don't concede early, because who concede early it will unsettle you. But one concede early now to keep you momentum. At least now we first half now you are still in the game, and now. Playing in front of that crowd, who concede earlier, naturally pressure because crowd will push the team for a second goal. Ebanesa, you'll be in a disadvantaged position. Until your boy until 45th minute, almost share, we were still in the game, even though first half na performance, in rules level na you expect. But I think things changed in the second half. We pressed.
So the now can Mali baby. Very, very hot place.
Yes.
Now,
at the time I game no 42 degrees.
So you say first goal in the first half. Yeah, Poncrevi. Now we call dressing room. No, I can imagine. The next course of dressing room.
Yeah.
Already honest.
Yeah.
Yes, I share one.
Yeah, I share one.
No, not room hot to say.
My pressure no more.
Wow.
And my pressure number more. Air condition was them was still them was yes. And the AC na elbono bokeke ebogu because still are them at that particular moment not players know a bit down. But coach no buy or inspire or more edgy or on say second half you make me call or assigning various roles or presentation. They say we have 2 video analysts attached to the team to almost advise the technical team not said was any short force or huni and present it to the team or individual work error we say so we by the first by 10 minutes I was here taken.
Wow.
And that was the approach for the second half. And indeed,
until
once I take a game on, even, be able to me winning. Almost changes be looking for another goal, but I think you defended very well, even though they came close on a number of occasions. But yes, you have chances. Semenyo. Yeah. And you 2 good chances. Thomas D. Cra 1-on-1 or saying Bakubi cross Bia Tariq Lamptey cross Yanka Semenyo Kotapia or Messi. We equally had good chances. But as the game was progressing, now you say it was there for us. You bet me winning. Yes, you win make us but you could tell say now there were certain key moments in the game where not win, you can smell it. Until eventually, when he decided to bring on Jordan and bring on Elisha to solidify the midfield, now or they moving so by just to open the back 3 wide. Not Tariq to me attacking more. Not Gideon so to me attacking more. Now it got to a point where now your game plan was to attack through the flanks because we have very pacey players who can either get to the bar line and deliver a cross. Now will be ahead. And as players who can take on defenders and enter the box and shoot. Into where Kudus anytime you take 1 or 2 players on or try say obe shoot to Thomas 1 or 2 was a 1 through pass and then Gideon call bar line or send it in cross. Tariq call bar line or send it in cross. That was the approach to the second half. Say attack them on the wings, wider areas and send in crosses. Because they were players or more heighter or to me and put 2 ball into the net. It was the same instruction. Ena Yedema Ishahaku. Again, one key moment that we also worked on is almost very slow central defenders. Any time they are on the ball, press. And as Yama or woman not oppressing ye pa, even though you start here not all pretty on the wings, but okati in bia oppressing through the middle, central defensive area. And nona and I'm so Ishahaku we need back one. Or the opportunity Jordan at the share. I think that yes, we went into the game knowing very well say your chances here very low compared to Mali because they had gone I think 10 games or so home omo lusubi enti no sa record no ho yeah a powerhouse in African football but recent results inti yehu biem enti no oko game musa e was say tactics e work it out now discipline level so wasro and I think these two and a boy eventually it me winning game no say ya metumi aka say your dream to qualify for the World Cup no is on course.
Is that like?
Yeah.
Okay. But I understand say after the game no Malians supporters need be attack team minimum say be no crebe man.
No crebe. We were held hostage for some time. Yes, baby yeah bus ni sino. And I was so too free ho because na flags ebobo animu until the news eno na de ye buy. Again back na supporters no team wa de omba stadium no na kwa ni suro into o movie bus no free baby I see no.
I see.
Into players no wie e o call shower e change e ready say e be ko na fe ye hu ye bus. Into maybe say me call car park 2 car park 1 or underground maybe a dressing room and car park 2 no a bit further me nantiko ho and me try say me driver no be kasa. And then Alex Asante, yeah, deputy general secretary who is also in charge of national team. So a call bus and eventually bus driver and say, "On to me for bus and ma baby I want for safety and security reasons." Then I was say a 90-free dressing room or MET bus and halfway. And the idea supporters don't so buy say Osro so John also to go. Then I was say players in the supporters need one bus back. Wow. Now yeah, Deco Airport, but now yeah arrangement say fly back into O2 ya na yede omuma escort and now lady the call airport you could go yeah the be ya to me at the buy
Well, I feel no journey mean can say your name Henry Asante Chum and Eddie in Como. I'm saying command you boy be especially yene Mali game but Mali common yen say ansana Yabagana be di Ghana so de no preparation de akushia Central African Republic mukɔ no I mean me tie no na wo ka say o bura Mali krumu no mu picture facilities niema wo so compared to yene de no
private academies no more Mali. Individual investment in more. Before I met us, we meet to be sending me message. Or so your friend Michael Prince O2.
Okay.
No, I meet. Say Kumasi there.
Kumasi there. The whole facilities near the no.
And the TN say there is heavy investment, there is heavy private participation in academies. And the unam communities anymore who say pitches almost 100 meters 200 meters 150 meters who say astrotef ebi kra efie bi ase na o maye no kakraka na nkwara bobo even stadium nanim te say bi ababa yare nim say enim no a ye de aye car park ni nyina pitch a obo say nkwara bobo baby grass ni ho but omobo baby grass wo so omobo around the stadium bobo it be just for fun it be just to keep fit but you can tell say there is heavy private investment mrantie mienu Abdul Salih Samed ene Ali Duseidu football tuition academy level ko Mali no sha say free and they lived there or stayed there for about 2 years and send omunya opportunity ako Europe ako to our career so ene international players for us. And the heavy private participation, ama development, a bit fast tracked. And almost gateway na sign France. So anko France, obeko Austria, obeko Belgium. But as inti ama a lot of gateways and I say avenues and Korana Shasi Ebo Academy no 16, 17, 18. No more shipping it out. 16, 17, 18. No more shipping it out. It is that structure no is working for them. And I think say idea abwa omuye pa team wa yene omushia no 8 of them former teammates of Salis ne Alidu at the academy level. And you know, even when we were there now ekasane ade almost every generation you can tell say for the next generation 15 players. Echo Europe, main Europe, because there is that structure in place. And also say ade ba ko am say eboa omo ye pa, and of course the facilities aspect. Once there are facilities, children are encouraged to play. And once children are encouraged to play, it helps in the development. Unya more talent, and they come back to play for their national team.
Can't we do same here?
Yes, we can. But more of private and government collaboration.
So
the way it is done in Mali. I mean, who investor now person who football, you can quickly rush to Mali. I understand, say, but Black Stars, Jesse Crabba, Porter, you 800,000, 1 million to clear it. It's not the same. Say Kotoko Bobo Ababayara Sports Stadium, Utia tax by 17.5. It's not the same in Mali. And some of the policies, and again, the last time I saw Mampeni Ekufado, Yakacheni say the decision to ban ABA alcoholic beverage advertising during the day is affecting a football fiber, no? Because say me share foreign television, na me share foreign liga. Sabi me pese me bob brand be a dean for adwuma na ye no. Me who say Ghanaian brands advertising on foreign television platforms. Product na omo advertising no. Ye hu e wo TV so Ghana. Kromo aya ban say ye ntumi ye advert during the day. But what odisika na koma private company e wa brochire e na osan eyi ade no kire ye kromo.
Ebra ye nya so mfa.
Ebra ye nya so ye need direct benefit. Wakotua sika de ama foreign company. Foreign company no develop. Ye de no say, but ade na ye say enunti ye ntumi advertise during the day no. Osan bo a kire yen. Enti ye fa say alcoholic beverage ye say ontumi ye advert e wo Nhyira FM. Nhyira FM so planning wo budget for the whole year. Companies in Ghana's Club 100 a feature pa because on him say enya Coca-Cola be best spend $2 million be on radio advertising. Nhyira FM maybe what target be 40% of that revenue. Yeah. Now, and yet one product in Kwana company no omo alcoholic and non-alcoholic. But alcoholic now amount for patronizing more no. You see on to me here advert during the day. I just about 9 p.m. About 9 p.m. so sabi nipa da. Enti seska no wakotua ewo foreign company say bo advert we mame. Metua me de 1 million anka me de koma Nhyira ne ebia love ene ebia asempa ene adomo no. Me de abrel bo mame. But the effect is the same or even worse because any youth no a bebo 11 a.m. no ote video center or koshe foreign league or tenasi 11 or best sorry na about 9 p.m. or share Italian Serie A or share German Bundesliga we are share English Premier League and you may share Spanish La Liga into a tenasi anopa 11 or best sorry na about 9 p.m. Now our consumers are advert no and sana was sorry. The effect is the same, but the economy is not benefiting. And that is also affecting your football industry. You know? In other places, it's not like that. Say me the Black Star jersey eba, na me the football boots eba, na me kra AstroTurf eba, na me tuya Boga project ayekoye, it tuya almost 1 million to clear the goods. Recently, pram floodlights, ye clear goods, it tuya in excess of 600,000 or so just to fix floodlights pram in the new way discouraging private sector partnership in our football space into obi eti football Ghana now I register no as an NGO because or register no in as a company every day you be no so tax or the new bar or clear goods or the way bar or your way into register as an NGO there or be register as a non-profit organization into most of the taxes will not apply it was a aban bi enya sap or pepano said the person yeni ma open up the system for private participation. And what's a private participation in echo into other industries, echo into oil, echo into gas, echo into agric. Football is also a buoyant industry. Into open up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 taxes, VAT, way goods are clear or port, and no year free ho. So the amount for will be encouraged to come into the football space. where one talent can feed 15 or 20 homes. One talent. Yeyi Kudus from Nima community, no. You have no idea. Emphasis 3 dia they bre
Nima
baby onyi. Same for your midfielder or Anderlecht. Nhyira Shmeru. The same community Nima. Ya far apia no free askwa asafo boys here did the cheer almost benefited from him. You know, there are numerous examples.
And Black Stars game become a dean.
Yes.
Oh,
touching my boys free touching my a baba GC Kasa money.
And yet easy. But 2 women in every touching my.
Yes. And yet enope. Even when they are away, remittances are almost sending back on weekly basis, on daily basis. Entire almost top brain crofo a charity worker and for Sudan I think that we need to sit down as a country and look into it. Diana yebeye ama enyoma ahen na football ecosystem no yebe open up to more private participation. And no eba and they all right to dream. Fair not by Antintam and Eguye Wafa. I know they are even struggling here and there. But say in academies, Park Academy have P offenso. The young man is doing well. We need to get more. The talents are walking around. They don't have any proper place to develop their talent. Say nanka enema ekoso wa na bibia de na kwamwa. Nkwada nyina benyi. It's not only about playing for the national team. And you munya no betuma about national team. You can produce 5,000 talents from in one generation. Baby abe 3, 4, 5 per any benya opportunity about national team. And they right to dream. Current team where they were campy. Almost 5 players at home. Mumin, Kamaldeen, Kudus, Ibrahim Osman, and then and there's Nhyira. 5 out of 26 players. There are more players who are knocking on the door of the Black Stars. There are other players in the junior national teams. It is a way. Some time ago, Feyenoord, Edmond Uswansa, Afo Harrison, and so forth. Dominic Adiamo, and Omunyina Beyebiko. Liberty. There was a particular game here, Babayara, starting 11. The Liberty players here 8. Okay. John Pentel, Suleiman Tari, Asamoah Bafojan, Foster Bastios, Michael Essien, Derek Boatin.
All from Liberty.
Starting 11, what I say, say a private sector who the need to come on board. It will help all of us.
Harry, after Mali game, no, make a lot of commentaries. And so we take Ghana from so I feel there's also Black Stars players now. We say 1, I mean a discipline. 2, dedication. No, they are ready to die. What the first thing the coach? What is the mood? The first thing the coach tells the players, they say, if you don't feel proud about playing for the shirt, you can't be in my team. So when you're ready, say, ube sweat it for sa logo na ebo shirt ni munwa. Not an inch of space in the team. Obia or team num say bia ya catch no than team. Say o performance or club is not enough to bring you into the national team. Oba e was say wo kire na ye ka say o ye national team player. The pride alone should drive you to die a bit more. No, it depends on who is in charge. Okay.
And it depends on Obia leadership style.
Okay.
Many different coaches Juma within the last 4 years. Obia or the style. Shasia with CK, gentleman. Later Milo, gentleman. Otto, gentleman and something else. Chris Hilton, gentleman. Otto again, gentleman and something else. He's a nice man. He wants to listen to your side of the story. Yebobo we are to me ni obia engage. Opeso ti obia view. We are not forming on one opinion. The rest of the decision rests with him. But as obia ne approach to work. And now we leader so obia on star obia hey obia boko obia hu no onkasa but they are unim say e wo say oye no obeye. Enti sa message no to show sa commitment one step further. Say Ghana is 40 million people. There are about 1.5 million footballers who are Ghanaians are qualified to play for the Black Stars. And he has selected 26 and I walk at 26 now. And on a match day no ye 11 say omo na omo nyina omamu ni nyina na mu na omo nsi akan maye. You can't take it lightly. A privilege a ho akese e ma wo ene wabusuafo. Nti sa wonya sa akwanya no a entoto na se entoto na jeje mu. That is the message. That is the message. You have to show hunger and desire, extra hunger and desire for representing your nation, for wearing your national colors. And this message, I think, has been well received by the players.
Wow.